I'm Jazz from the Game Show and stuff. And you know, when I'm not playing original games and giving away fabulous prizes, I'm usually reading poetry or writing poetry. But this year, for National Poetry Month, I've been entreated by my good friend Brian Amidei to read a poem. So for you, my friend, and all my friends, I'd like to read to you something from one of my favorites. And I have many favorites. Bukowski, or my good friend Daniel Myers, who wrote an entire book of poetry over the course of a single season of Bulls basketball, not only on the subject of sport, but just using the structure of the season to explore ideas and create works. But today I'd like to read to you from one of my favorite collections, Poems for the John. First, for my friend Brian, these words on inspiration. Man has always lived by inspiration. Many things inspire men. Books, poems, women, other men. And when properly inspired, there are no limits to the things he can avoid. Now on the subject of women. The girl that I married need not have a brain that is cunning and smart. I also don't demand that she own a warm, understanding heart. If she has a spirit wild, untamed, and a soul that's so pure and divine, I couldn't care less. All I demand is that her equipment's different from mine. Now, I was really jealous when I saw that Brian had decided to read a poem a day for Poetry Month, because I was like, why didn't I think of that? So maybe next year I'll follow suit. I was even thinking about trying to just write a poem every day and maybe read it. I don't know. I can never do these challenges right. And since I can't do these challenges right, I'm going to read a couple more poems. Jack and Jill fell down the hill. Now that was kind of frisky. If water made them fall like that, I think I'll stick to whiskey. And for my next selection, I refer to my notebook from an event at Straw Dog Theater Company called BYO. In this book, there are such treasures as original poems, poems from other poets that I enjoyed reading from time to time, songs that we sang together, an excerpt from a book I used to read sometimes to fill time, a book called How to Drive Your Man Wild in Bed, from the chapter Your Vagina, Pleasure, Your Greatest Treasure. Here's an old sign-up sheet from when we had to change the name of the event from BYO to The Set because we had a liquor license. This was who are you, what are you going to do, and for how long. But one thing we always did, whether it was BYO or The Set, was get drunk. One should always be drunk. That's all that matters. That's our one imperative need. So as to not feel time's horrible burden, one which breaks your shoulders and bows you down, you must get drunk without cease. But with what? With wine, poetry, or virtue, as you choose. But get drunk. And if at some time on the steps of a palace, in the green grass of a ditch, in the bleak solitude of your room, you are waking and the drunkenness is already abated, ask the wind, ask the wave, ask the stars, ask the clock, all that which flees, all that which groans, all that which rolls, all that which sings, all that which speaks. Ask them what time it is, and the wind, the wave, the stars, the birds, and the clock, they will all reply, it is time to get drunk, so that you may not be the martyred slaves of time. Get drunk, and never pause for rest, with wine, poetry, or virtue, as you choose. Thank you for listening. Happy Poetry Month 2020. I hope you and yours are having a healthy quarantine, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. And in the meantime, make sure that you're supporting local businesses, donating funds to your local restaurants, theaters, and other industries that are being crippled by this pandemic. And if you're looking for stuff to do around the crib, as I'm sure you are, go online to radiomisfits.com and you can listen to our podcast and many other very, very interesting, stimulating, controversial, engaging podcasts. And subscribe to the And Stuff Productions YouTube channel because we're going to be making a lot more videos for you. All right. Until next time. Peace.